Morning, I'm Daryl Pott, and thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to put some peppers in the garden. I got a few cabbages I'm going to put in there. Now I'm putting down some pepper plants that got in about a week later than the Anaheim peppers. Now the first time I went to Menards to get the bedding plants, I got peppers, broccoli, and tomatoes. But by mistake, I got all hot peppers. So a few days later, we had to go back up to Menards, and then we looked around and we got some other stuff, and we decided to get some bell peppers and some cabbage, so we put them bedding plants in the garden also. And then we put them outside in the green box for a couple weeks, just to let them adjust to the weather outside. We did get a few days of cold, kind of pushed a few of the plants to the limits, but we managed to get most of them out of there pretty decent. And the warmer the season was, it was better for us to give a chance to put them outside. And the tomatoes, they didn't really look that great though when we got them, but we picked up a few anyway because we were up there at the time, and that was the first time we went up there. Now I find myself with less and less time to be able to get out the garden and take care of the things around there, but when you get a few moments of time and you get out there, you take that time and you appreciate it. You know that you're going to put something in the ground and you want to see what happens at the end of the year. You definitely know that you have to nurture the plant, and you can't just plant it and put it out there and leave it. To water it and tend to it and keep going back and check on it, especially when you first put it in. For the first couple of days, you can't just put it out there and leave it. The wind will beat it to death or something will happen. I had 5 peppers from last year. They didn't grow very good, so I brought them inside over the winter, and I put those at the end. I can't believe they made it through the winter. They weren't very big by the end of the season. I don't know why, but I put them out also. They get out there and keep an eye on them, and after they get a couple weeks in, when they're settled in the ground, and then you can kind of not worry about it so much. At this point, they're so small, it's pretty fragile. The wind kind of blows the stuff around and gives you a little hard time. Just got to keep an eye on them every day and you'll be all right. I only bought 12 cabbage bedding plants because I don't think we need that many. There's not really no way to store it unless you make coleslaw out of it. I figured 12, that's good enough for my household. I mean, if you could store them a little longer, I probably would grow more, but Yeah, my tomatoes, they look pretty damaged from the cold weather we had. I had put them in the hot box, but we got some snow a couple of days, about almost 3 weeks ago, and I'm gonna put them in and see what happens. The worst thing is they can't make it, so I wasted the money on them, so I might as well put them in and see if they grow. If not, I'll have to get a few more. I want to take this time to thank everybody that watches and subscribes to my channel. Appreciate very much you following around on my videos, and thank you very much. Yeah, I'm really not expecting too many of these tomato plants to make it, but I'll see what happens by a couple weeks. I mean, you just never know. They may come back out of it. I know I'll get a few. That's by planting them so close. Well, that's about it for today. I got other stuff I got to get working on, so I wanted to get a little bit more put in the garden. I don't expect all of them to make it. Some of the plants look pretty bad, but you know, you just take the good with the bad. Whatever I get, I get. If I'm too short, I'll go get a few more bedding plants. Thanks for everyone for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.